Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Just in case you don't know me yet, my name is Joris Rompen and I'm a professional saxophone player. In this video I want to discuss with you guys the most underrated part of the saxophone, the neck. More and more people are becoming aware of the fact that two saxophones, even if they are from the same brand and same model, still are very much different from each other. The sound, intonation, resistance, etc. all can be different. By the way, this is a very bad idea what I'm doing right now. I should really put this on the table. Put it here on the piano. Alright, back to the video. For most of you, this probably isn't anything new. If it is, you're welcome by the way. This fact alone will probably lead to you buying a better instrument in the future without spending any more money. I think that really deserves a like and subscribe, right? So another quick explanation to those who didn't know that there are major differences between two saxophones from the same brand and same model. So in case you didn't know, all pro saxophones are partly machine and handmade, meaning that there's always some incredibly small differences between the instrument during the process of assembly, which result in sometimes incredible differences when playing on them. This is the reason why you should always try a maximum of different saxophones to make sure you find the best possible one. Anyway, let's jump to the subject of this video and what probably is new to all of you, the importance of the neck. So wait, where's mine? Right here. The neck really has a huge influence on response, intonation, sound and so much more. And it is the part of the saxophone that most people wouldn't ever think of testing separately. You really need to realize that the necks are crafted the same way the body of the saxophone is, and that there are good and bad ones. Never mind, I don't think I should be saying that there are good and bad necks, rather that there are necks that would fit your saxophone better than others. So please, if you're planning on buying a saxophone, make sure you always try different necks. When I buy a saxophone, I usually try to first figure out which is the best body, and then I try all the necks of that same model that are available in the shop on that one body. Think of it like a camera and a lens. You can have a great camera, a great body, but if your lens is terrible, you will struggle to get a good image. The same obviously also works the other way around. If you have a bad body and a great neck, there's not much you can do. And I'll tell you right away, out of my 4 saxophones, soprano, alto, tenor and baritone, there only is one on which I play with the original neck, and that's on baritone. Now, on tenor and soprano, I switch the necks with the necks of another instrument in the shop before buying it to find a better fit without paying any extra money. Please, if you want to do that, make sure that the shop owner is aware of that and that he is okay with it, but most of them will be okay with it. If you happen to already have bought a saxophone, it's really not that big of a problem. I suggest that the next time you're in a music store, you just compare your neck to the other ones there, and maybe you'll end up finding something that is much better than the one you've been using. And otherwise, congratulations, you've got a great neck. Obviously, this will cost you some money, but let's be honest. A new saxophone neck costs a couple $100, unless you go for a gold-plated or sterling silver one, like the one I have right here of course. And don't forget that you can sell your old neck as well. So it's really a great investment that is worth it, because you don't want to have an amazing expensive horn that can't reach its full potential because of a poor quality neck. If you've got any value out of this video so far, please hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it if you did. Oh, and while you're down there, leave a comment and hit that like button as well. Thank you. Alright, here's one last tip for the road. When buying a saxophone, or any instrument for that matter, make sure you're not alone. There's nothing like having someone with you who's just listening to you and telling you what they hear. It also stops you from being too much in your own head and thinking things like, oh, this saxophone is from this brand, or it's gold plated, it must be better than this second-hand horn that looks awful. Do a couple of blind tests and you will be blown away by the results. And at the latest, when you will be at the checkout, you will realize how good of an idea it was to bring someone with you. And that person doesn't even have to be a musician. It can be anyone who's willing to sit there and listen to you without putting you under time pressure. Because believe me, you want to take all the time in the world when buying a saxophone. Anyway, That's already it for today's video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Still there and not convinced yet? Here's an excerpt of me playing twice with the exact same setup, only changing the necks. Hear it by yourself. The first neck I will play on is a Selmer Serie 3 sterling silver pre-Jubilee neck. This one right here. And the second one is the stock neck that came with my horn. And it's a brass lacquered Selmer Serie 3 Jubilee neck. This one right here. If you're curious about the rest of my setup on Alto, check down in the description of the video, you'll find it right underneath the link to my Instagram. This time for real. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and practice. Peace.